Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core, and if you're not paying close attention right now, you're going to miss the biggest story of the offseason, possibly of the decade. There's chaos unfolding behind closed doors, whispers of a blockbuster move so massive, so unprecedented, that every NFL insider and front office executive is scrambling to get their piece of the puzzle. And I'm telling you, what I just confirmed from my deepest sources, this is no ordinary trade rumor. It's a covert operation, a secret mission, an assassination of the status quo. Something is happening right now that could redefine the Atlanta Falcons' entire future, and I guarantee you, this is not speculation. It's real, it's happening, and it's about to blow the doors off the league. Now I need you to listen closely because what I'm about to reveal is not just a trade. It's the beginning of a seismic shift in NFL power dynamics, the kind of move that will have every head coach, every GM, and every fan base asking, how? Why? And who could possibly be behind this? Because I'm telling you, there's a superstar involved. An elite player whose name isn't public yet, whose reputation is legendary, and whose impact on a franchise could be transformative. The phones in Atlanta are ringing nonstop. The secret meetings are happening in hidden conference rooms. Private jets are taking off at midnight, encrypted calls echo through the night. Front offices are buzzing with speculation, and all the while, the league's most powerful players sit in silence, waiting for the stampede to begin. My sources just confirmed something huge, something that could destabilize entire divisions, sabotage rival franchises, and elevate Atlanta's roster to heights they've never seen before. It's not just a rumor, it's a carefully orchestrated maneuver, carefully cloaked in secrecy, designed to slip past the NFL's watchful eyes before anyone even notices. The question is, who is the player, and what does Atlanta see in him that could change everything? This is not the usual offseason chatter. This is a calculated move by a team desperate for a breakthrough. The Falcons have been searching for months, years, even for that missing piece. The kind of talent that could take them from a rebuilding team to instant contenders. They've had secret meetings in high-rise hotels, encrypted calls with agents, and whispers from the inner circle that something big is on the horizon. The team's new coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, is quietly assembling a roster that screams future champion. But they're not just looking for talent. They're hunting for a game changer, a player who can flip the script and set the league on fire. And then they found HIM. Yes, I said it. The name is about to be revealed, and when I do, your jaw will hit the floor, because this isn't just a typical trade rumor. It's a move so audacious, so bold, that it will send shockwaves across every NFL city, from New England to Kansas City, from Dallas to San Francisco. The league will be forced to recalibrate its entire strategy. And Atlanta. They're ready to stake their claim with a player who could redefine what it means to be a Falcon. So sit tight, because the truth is coming, and it's more enormous than you ever imagined. Keep your eyes glued, your ears peeled, and your heart ready. You're about to witness a story that will be told for generations. Now, let's set the stage. The Atlanta Falcons are in the middle of a chaotic revolution. After firing head coach Raheem Morris and reshuffling their entire front office, including the controversial yet strategic appointment of Matt Ryan as president of football operations, everything is up in the air. They've been in search of a cornerstone, a franchise player who can carry them out of the darkness. And in the midst of this upheaval, they've been eyeing the defense, the secondary, and most critically, the cornerback position. What's missing? A lockdown defender, a playmaker, a leader who can lock down the league's top receivers and turn the tide of games. Their secondary has flashes of talent, Terrell shining in the past, but they lack someone with the elite ball skills, the instinct, the grit to be an island guardian, someone who can erase the top targets and set the tone for an instant upgrade on defense. But it's not just about filling a roster spot. It's about making a statement. The Falcons' new regime is all about aggressive, decisive moves. They want to shock the NFL, set a new tone, and build around a player that can be the cornerstone of their future. And the whispers from insiders say they've been zeroing in on a player with a rare combination of size, agility, and instinct. Someone who can change the entire defensive identity overnight. And I tell you this, they've been scouting him for months. They've watched game film in the dead of night, analyzed every play, every snap. They've sent scouts to Utah, studied his tape from college, and pinpointed his potential to dominate at the next level. This isn't just a gamble, it's a calculated surgical strike. And then they found him. Now, who is this guy? That's the big question. You're probably asking yourself, who's the star behind all this madness? Well, buckle up because here comes the biggest revelation of the year. I'm talking about Jaylon Johnson. Yes, Jaylon Johnson, the elite cornerback who's been a cornerstone for the Chicago Bears since he was drafted out of Utah in 2020. The guy who made plays all over the field, who's been a Pro Bowler twice in the past 3 seasons, and who's been a shutdown corner in one of the league's toughest divisions. The same player whose name has fluttered in whispers of trade interest for months. Now I'll tell you everything about him because this move is more than just a splash. It might be the defining moment of the Falcons' rebuild. Let's get deep into the numbers and the tape. Jaylon Johnson, born April 19, 1999, making him 26 years old, just entering his prime. Standing tall at 61 and weighing around 194 pounds, he's a physical beast with an innate ability to cover the league's best receivers. His ball skills, elite. In 2023, he tallied a career-high 2 interceptions, including a 39-yard pick-six that cemented his status as a game-changer. He's been a relentless competitor, often shadowing the no-one receiver on every snap, disrupting routes, batting passes, and just suffocating the top options. His career stats speak volumes. Over 6 seasons, he's played every game, starting 70, amassing over 125 tackles, 99 solo, making him not just a cover guy but a reliable tackler too. His 31 pass deflections tell the story of a player who's always around the ball, always making plays. Known for his aggressive coverage and ball-hawking ability, Johnson has racked up 4 interceptions in his career and has been a Pro Bowler in 2024, with a first-team All-Pro nod in 2023. No question, he's recognized league-wide as one of the best in his role. But it's not just about stats. Jaylon Johnson plays with a ferocity that fires up a defense. His quick feet, sharp hips, and instincts make him an intimidating presence on the outside. And his leadership? Undeniable. When healthy, he's been the heartbeat of the Bears' secondary, an alpha who lifts everyone around him. Now here's the kicker, his contract situation. Johnson signed a 4-year, $76 million deal with the Bears in 2024, an extension that guarantees nearly $44 million and carries a cap hit of around $16 million in 2026. It's a premium price tag, no doubt, but for a player of his caliber, it's commensurate. The market value for Johnson's skill set? Easily in the realm of $20 million a year, with teams willing to pay any price for shutdown corners. And with Chicago's cap constraints, due to other contracts and their rebuild, they are eyeing the possibility of moving him to clear space and revamp their secondary. Why does Atlanta want him? Because they need a catalyst, a true difference-maker on defense. Their secondary has flashed promise, but they lack a true lockdown, a player to erase the league's top receivers and turn their backfield into a fortress. Johnson's versatility, speed, and ball skills fit perfectly into Stefanski's new system, adding a veteran star who commands respect and can anchor the entire defense. And more importantly, he's a player who can elevate the entire roster's confidence and swagger. Let me tell you, NFL authorities have confirmed the Falcons' interest runs deep. High-ranking executives inside the league have described this as a bold, strategic move, one that could redefine the NFC South race. Rival teams. They're already trying to block this deal, making calls, sending spies, trying to outbid Atlanta, because everyone knows that acquiring a player like Jaylon Johnson is a game-changer. The money? It's being carefully allocated. Contracts are being negotiated in secret, clauses are being drafted, performance bonuses, incentives, even playtime escalators. The Falcons' front office, led by the brilliant yet clandestine GM, is working in the shadows, mapping out a plan that leaves the league stunned. And the coach, Kevin Stefanski, known for his meticulous, disciplined approach, is said to be absolutely ecstatic about the possibility of adding Johnson. His defensive background, sharpened in Cleveland, favors a corner that can lock down, disrupt, and anchor a defense. To see his new team on the rise with someone like Johnson, it's like a dream come true. But here's the twist. The move isn't just about one player. It's about signaling to the league that Atlanta is back, ready to compete at the highest level, willing to make aggressive moves, and prepared to challenge the biggest markets in football. The Falcons' entire future hinges on this acquisition, and the next 48 hours will be critical. In the coming days, watch as negotiations heat up, as trades are finalized behind the scenes, and as NFL insiders scramble to piece together what's unfolding in Atlanta. This isn't just a rumor, this is a revolution in the making. Jaylon Johnson isn't just a player, he's a symbol of a new era. And Atlanta, they're about to write their name in the history books with this bold, decisive move. So pay attention, because when this deal drops, and it will cause ripples across the league like nothing we've seen before. The Falcons are about to make a statement. Are you ready for what's coming? Because this isn't just football, it's war. And Jaylon Johnson might just be the secret weapon that turns chaos into conquest. The clock is ticking. The league's next chapter is about to be written in bold, definitive strokes by a team that refuses to be left behind. Get ready, because the next 48 hours could change everything. And trust me, when it happens, you'll want to be the first to know.